Hello everyone, Professor Lohit here. Today we'll see the flexible payment design. So there are different approaches and the methods of flexible payment design. In general approaches, various approaches of flexible payment design may be classified into three broad ways. The first one is empirical, methods. The second one is semi empirical, or even you can call it as a semi theoretical method, and last one is theoretical methods. So here in empirical methods are either based on the physical properties or strength of the parameter of the soil subgrade. When the design is based on the stress strain functions and modified based, it's all depend upon the experience. Here we call it may be called as a semi empirical or semi theoretical. The design approaches have also been developed based on the theoretical analysis and the mathematical what you call computations. Here, however, some of the idealized assumptions are questionable. In the design of the flexible payment, it has yet not been possible to have that a rational design method wherein a design process and the service behavior of the payment can express or it can be predicted theoretically by mathematical laws. So each one we have the different methods here, as you see, empirical, semi empirical and theoretical. Each one of approaches has its own advantages and limitations. So when you talk about the designing of the flexible payments, the methods that are generally followed in variously like in different countries may what group into the following two approaches. What first approaches might be like empirical method, then design charts developed based on the some properties of the subgrade soil and the payment layer and the past experience or the performance studies of the flexible payments under any set of the conditions. And the second approach is going to be a combination of like analytical or a mechanical approaches, assuming certain strength characteristics of a flexible payment layers and empirical design parameters based on the like past experience or performance of the studies of the different payment. Okay, here in empirical methods we have a like method like group index method, CBR, and the California resistance value. And when you talk about the semi empirical, semi theoretical, we have Trexel method and the McLeod method. And when you talk about the theoretically, we have the Burmistron's different layers like single layer theory, two layer theory, and three layer theory. So today we see the what are the different methods, so we can approach in the designs. Okay, today the first method we are going to see is a group index method. The first one is a group index method. So group index is given by this formula 0.2a into plus 0.05 AC plus 0.01 BD. This is what you learnt in a geology. So here A is nothing but the portion of material passing like 75 micron CU, okay, which is greater than 35 and not exceeding the 75%, and this is expressed in the number between 0 to 40, that is A. A is nothing but, I will repeat once again, A is nothing but the percentage passing 75 micron CU, okay, where the greater than particles is 35 and not exceeding the 75%, and this is expressed in between 0 to 40, where B is nothing but that portion of material passing 75 micron CU greater than 15 and not exceeding 35%, and same here also we express the in a whole number between 0 to 40, and where C is nothing but the value of liquid limit in excess of 40 and less than 60, and this is expressed in the whole number between 0 to 20, and D is nothing but the value of plastic index exceeding 10 and not more than 30. Here it is expressed in a whole number between 0 to 20. Okay, if you find those, then you can put into the GI, that is group index, and you can solve the problem here. Okay, by using this methodology, how are you going to calculate the group index? As we know that it is a empirical method, so you are going to use some charts here, as I already supplied in you people in a classes. So okay, let us start with the problem. Okay, let us see the problem. The soil subgrade sample collected from the site was analyzed and the results are obtained as given below. So soil portion is passing 75 microns CVs at 0.05 mm is 50%. Liquid limit they given as 40%. Plastic limit they given as a 20%. Design the payment section by GI method, that is group index method. For anticipated traffic volume is how much? 300 CVPD. So when you talk about the 300 CVPD, that is commercial vehicle per day. Okay, that will be more than 300 means it's heavy traffic. When it is between 50 to 300, it's medium traffic. Its light is when it is less than 50 CVPD. Yeah, commercial vehicle per day. So seeing to that, so we know that formula. What? So group index is nothing but 0.2a plus 0.05 AC plus 0.01 B into D. So we have to find the A. So what is 50% passing? So what is the range you can keep it here? 35. A is going to be 15. So B is nothing but, again 50% passing is the 75 micron, and the range is between minimum to 15 to what? 15 and not exceeding the 35%. So it's going to be 15. It's going to be 35. C, what is the C? The liquid limit excess of 40 and less than 60, again it's 6% is the whole number. So it's going to be 40, as they already given the liquid limit, again it's going to be 40. So it's going to be 0. When you talk about the, so here you can find out the plastic index. What is the plastic index? Liquid limit minus plastic limit. That is nothing but liquid limit they given you 40, plastic limit is 20. So it's going to be 20. So plastic index is 20. So D is nothing but what? That plastic index exceeding 10 and not more than 30. And that is expressed as a whole number in between 10 to 20. So here it's going to be 20 minus, what is plastic index in here? 20, right? What's the exceeding limit you got here? 10. So that's going to be 10. Okay, if I input A, B, C and D in a GI, okay, group index, that is going to be 0.2 into A is what? 15 plus 0.05 into A is what? 15, C is what? 0 plus 0.01, what is a B? B got here 35, and D we got as a, what we got at D as a 10. Okay, if I solve this, it's going to be around 6.5, which an approximate going to be my 7 now. Clear? So group index is 7, we take it as a 7 now. So seeing to the empirical chart now, okay, this is the chart which you are going to refer now. Okay, here are the A and B. In A, here they given you what? Subgrade, what's the quality, how it is going to be, group index 0 to 1, 2 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 20, depend upon that the grade, excellent, top, good, fair, poor. Okay, that is how the evaluation of subgrade is done. Depend upon the group index. So depend upon the daily volume of the what commercial traffic. Light vehicle is less than 50, medium is 50 to 300 cvpd commercial vehicle, heavy is nothing but more than 300. Okay, so depend upon a group index we are going to find it. So its hour slices in between 5 to 9 minutes, it's like bit of poor. Okay, now let's go to the here same figure in a B chart. Here we have the group index, okay, and here we have the thickness. So if you want to find the base only, then you can whatever the group index is having, wherever it intersects the curves of particular line like base only, material of sub base, light traffic, then we coincide there and see to the bottom on y axis where it coincide with the thicknesses. Clear? So as I told here, if you are finding the dotted line, those are nothing but the thickness of the surface and base, and thick line combined thickness surface based on the, that is surface, base and sub base, sorry. Clear? So when I have now for the our problem, we got a group index is 7 now. For this, okay, 7, if you want to see the material of the sub base, how much I required, because sub base is next layer. So for that, the 7 is approximately, this is a 5 in the sense, this is 10. In this middle, it's going to be 7.5 here. Prior to bit down, I am going to check the what my selected material for sub base. Okay, so if I take here on this line where it coincides here. Clear? If I take it down, it's going to be my 17. Okay, and this what thickness is what in centimeter. Okay, thickness of sub base for GI 7 is 17 centimeter. Okay, then thickness of surface, base and surface course, that will be having to see for the heavy traffic, because we have the commercial vehicle more than 300 cvpd. For same, if I go here, okay, it will coincide somewhere here. If I take it down, then it's going to be around 46 or 47 centimeter. So thickness of surface, base and subbase course for heavy traffic, it is going to be around 47 centimeter. So thickness of the base, okay, or a base surface, you can find it by what deducting from it with a GSP any of the selected sub base material, that gives you a base plus surface. Okay, understood this chart? Okay, the 7 is nothing but the group index what you got. For to know the sub base, you coincide with this line, see at the bottom, that you get the thickness. So for the heavy traffic, you want to see this and intersect here, you want to get the thickness. So here if you want to get the combined thickness, then you go for the thickness. If you want only the what surface or base course, then you want to coincide with the dotted line. Clear? So I will write it here. So referring the chart, you can take it as a B. So thickness of, first is thickness of sub base for group index 7 is 17 centimeter. Okay, that is for the or dotted line. So thickness of surface, base and sub base, seeing to the what heavy commercial vehicle CVPD of 300, I got it as how much, around 47 centimeter. Okay, to find the base plates, that is base plus surface, how are you going to find it? I will draw it here. Here you have the GSB layer, got it around 17 centimeter. So total thickness I got is how much? 47 centimeter. This thickness I got as a 17 centimeter. So remaining is going to, obviously, it's going to be 30 centimeter, and that is nothing but base plus surface. Clear? This is how it's supposed to be solved. So thickness of the base plate surface is nothing but 47 minus 17, you are going to get as a 30. Clear? Okay, solve one more problem on this. The question is, take down the question. A subgrade soil sample, okay, has the following properties. There is soil passing 75 micron sieve is 70% here, liquid limit 55%, plastic limit 40%. Determine the pavement by the group index method for heavy traffic. Heavy in the sense more than 300 CVPD. Clear? Solve it for your homework. Okay, I'll stop it here. So this is the one method. When you see the next, in next class we see the different method to design the flexible pavement. Thank you for your patience here.